Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we break down the nitty-gritty of corporate filings. Today we are looking at Rosa Holdings Corp and their latest report, which might just be telling us about a surprising financial pivot before we dive in. If you love getting these insights directly from the source without all the corporate jargon, hit that subscribe button. And for more exclusive discussions and to connect with other finance enthusiasts, join our Discord community linked in the description below. Now, let's get cracking. Rosa Holdings Corp has filed a Form 8, which is basically a report for major events. Think of it like a company announcing big news that investors need to know about right away. This report is dated the 22nd of December 2025, meaning the news we're about to unpack happened on or just before that day. We're talking about Rosa Holdings Corp, a company incorporated in Nevada. If you are a stockholder, you are holding their common stock, which is traded under the ticker LRHC on the Nasdaq stock market. LLC. Now, here is an interesting tidbit. Rosa Holdings Corp is identifying itself as an emerging growth company. This means they are a relatively young public company and get to follow some lighter rules when it comes to financial reporting, at least for a while. It is like getting a bit of a grace period from the stricter regulations. The really juicy part starts here under item 2.02, which deals with the company's general business performance and financial standing. So on the 22nd of December, the company put out a press release, and the big news from that release is a significant cut in their technology expenses. They're slashing certain annual tech costs down to $0.17 million for the year 2025. Think about that, a substantial reduction in what they're spending on technology. This could mean they've found more efficient ways to operate, renegotiated contracts, or perhaps a scaling back on certain tech initiatives. It's a move that could impact their profitability quite directly. Then we move to item 8.01, which is for any other important events that don't fit neatly into other categories. This section essentially tells us that the press release we just discussed detailing the tech cost reduction is attached to this report as an exhibit. So if you want to read the original announcement yourself, you can find it right there. And here is exhibit 99.1, the actual press release. This is where the company officially communicated this financial news to the public. It is important to note that when a company furnishes information like this, it is being made available. But it is not quite the same as being filed in the strictest sense for liability purposes under certain sections of the Exchange Act. This is a subtle but important legal distinction. Now we get to the signatures, the official sign-off from the company's leadership. The date of signing is the 22nd of December 2025, and the report is signed by Joseph Rosa, who is listed as the Chief Executive Officer. This tells us that the top leadership of the company is aware of and signing off on this specific disclosure. Now, let's put on our Warren Buffett hat and really dissect what this means for Rosa Holdings Corp. The headline here is a focused effort to reduce technological spending. This isn't just a small tweak. Cutting back like this suggests a strategic decision to improve the bottom line or perhaps to conserve cash. From a business strategy perspective, a reduction in tech costs could signal a few things. They might have completed a major tech upgrade and are now reaping the benefits of a more efficient system, or they could be moving towards a leaner operating model. In today's competitive landscape, controlling operational costs, especially in technology, which can be a huge expense, is crucial for profitability and growth. If they can maintain or even improve their service delivery and innovation with these lower costs, it is a win. However, there is also a risk. If these tech costs were tied to core growth initiatives or essential customer-facing platforms, cutting them too deeply could stifle future expansion or negatively impact customer experience. We need to see how the company performs in subsequent reports to understand the long-term implications. This move implies a shift in their operational priorities. Instead of aggressive investment in new tech, they appear to be focusing on optimizing what they have. This is often a sign of a company maturing or facing pressures that require tighter financial controls. For investors, this can be a good sign if it leads to increased profits and a stronger balance sheet. But they will also be watching to ensure that this cost cutting doesn't come at the expense of innovation or market competitiveness. The fact that they are an emerging growth company might mean they are strategically positioning themselves for a period of slower growth or are prioritizing profitability to build a stronger foundation before embarking on more aggressive expansion plans. Looking at this filing, the main story is the deliberate reduction of select annual technology costs. This is a clear indicator of a company actively managing its expenses. While the filing itself doesn't give us a full financial picture with detailed comparative statements, this specific announcement in an 8K form highlights a significant operational decision. The key for Rosa Holdings Corp will be to demonstrate that these savings translate into tangible improvements in profitability and shareholder value without hindering their ability to compete and innovate in the long run. What is your take on Rosa Holdings Corp's technology cost reduction? Do you see it as a smart move for profitability or a potential roadblock to future growth? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth corporate analyses. And be sure to check out our Discord community in the description for more great conversations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Decode.